Gemini, hey Gemini, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning whenever you're viewing this message. I'm Crystal, and this is In My Own World Tarot. And this reading is for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever you have a heavy Gemini placement. Please take a look at your chart. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. I cannot stress that enough. And I thank you for whoever is a regular watcher of this channel, but not every reading is going to resonate with you because number one, you're more than just your sun placement. Okay, so you may not even be acting out of mercurial energy today or in the energy of that, and that's fine. But I really thank you for your support and thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. But just keep that in mind. It's a general reading, okay? Now, I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. Also, may cuss a lot, may cuss a little, may not cuss at all. It all depends on how I feel. You know? So, Gemini, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading and see what's going on with you, all right? But if you haven't already, and if you decide to, I appreciate you, whether you do or not. Hey, you still coming into the collective. It's all good in the hood. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But it's your choice. It's a free country. You know what I'm saying? But cheese and rice, some people. You got to laugh it off, but you can't let negativity affect you because if that, and then if anything in these messages do trigger you, allow it to trigger you. Allow it to trigger in a way that you can start practicing your discernment. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't watch no more. Allow it to trigger you so you can have, and it triggers a part of you that still needs to be worked on. The shadow side of you that still needs to be worked on, which is judgment, which is ridicule. Because those walking in their highest vibrations, they lack that. And what I mean by lack that is that they see the full perspective. You see what I'm saying? They can accept all things and have a full understanding. So I want you to allow my messages to trigger you in a good way or a bad way. In a bad way, skedaddle. In a good way, stay, because you can grow. And if you decide to put a criticism or something in the comment, that's on you, because those who are criticized are still judging others. You see what I'm saying? And you still have to grow from that, because for you to put yourself in being able to even judge others or criticize others has you think that you are more than thou. And we are all one, and we are all created equally. So that's something, and I hope that triggered somebody for you to grow. Okay? Because that's what this is about. It's not my intentions to trigger you. My intentions is just to give you the message. But if it resonates with you, go ahead and subscribe and like and stick around. Come to the tribe. Make sure you attend the all signs, because it's a whole vibe over there. And if it triggers you in a bad way, that's okay too. That's okay. It's all good. But being cruel and all that, that's not necessary. All right? So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Gemini. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Gemini placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to the Gemini as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you. Amen and Ashe. Ooh, Gemini, it is a new moon in Sagittarius. So if you have a moon in Sagittarius placement, and for Gemini, what that means, Sagittarius actually falls into our, don't get me to lying. Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. What's that, our 7th house? Sagittarius falls into our 7th house, okay? So you want to take a look at your 7th house, which is the house of partnership, which is a good thing for Venus being in Sagittarius for the next couple of weeks in this new moon in Sagittarius. And then also you want to take a look at the original house that Sagittarius rules, which is your 9th house as well. And just study that a little bit for yourself to get to know yourself just a little bit deeper. That's what this channel is about, is self-development, not all that extra. That's crazy. But anyways, so let's go ahead and get into your reading, Gemini, because we don't want to stick on the past. We want to stay in the present so we can continue to get the lessons and grow. So let's see. Ooh, Gemini, you guys got parenting. Speaking of, continue to get the lessons and grow. Look, spiritual career. I feel like that was a message for me, so I'm going to go ahead and take that back. Because like I said, I want to tap into more of a collective. So let me use the Kipper to give you guys more of a collective message. All right. What is collectively for the Gemini? Sometimes, you know, your ancestors and spirit guides got to give you more motivation to lift you back up in ways sometimes you don't ask for. They just give it to you and let you know you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing. And not all will agree. So, main message for Gemini, false person. Journey. Okay, be mindful again. Pathway. If you're going to go buy a car, watch that salesperson. Make sure you read your contract. Look, mature man, watch that salesman. Make sure you're reading that contract, Gemini. All right, so that's for a certain group of Geminis. Let me pull another deck because that's for somebody in particular. I'm not sure if your car is going to clunk out on you. If that is the case, be very mindful of that because you wouldn't be getting this message. All right? Get your car serviced or something like that. And if you go decide to trade your car in, be mindful. Be mindful because somebody is trying to make a quick sale. Especially this week. Y'all need to be mindful of everything anyway. Because, you know, Black Friday deals are real. It's going to be real out in these streets. They're going to be selling things cheaper and the quality will be less too. But some quality will be great. So just be mindful of your spending this week, okay? All right. What else is there going on with Gemini? What does Gemini need to know for the next 48? Fifth house, creativity. Okay. So when we talk about the fifth house, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, that is Libra energy for you. So they want you to find the balance. Want you to find the balance and trust what you feel and trust where you're going, Gemini. And trust what you're doing in the next couple of, look. And transform, what's this? Tuonic energy. Part of fortune increase. You know what? They want you to transform, excuse me. Why can I not say the word transform? Transform. Instead of you being in your emotions and your feelings, transform that into some form of creativity. And it's actually going to bring you some money. You know, like even if this is giving me a strong message. They want you to make sure you stay focused in the next couple of days and don't get in your feelings. Basically, point blank, period. And you being creative and you actually giving energy to your creative. Somebody could be deep into the arts. It's going to help you bring in some type of abundance, which is great. Oh, okay. Well, duh. Look, the moon, part of fortune increase, which is the number 9, which is Sagittarius energy, which is the moon. The new moon is in Sagittarius right now. And it's going to help you to be more creative. It's going to help you to not necessarily judge yourself as harshly, but actually keep going and balance out the purpose of why you're doing something. Because somebody has a passion project that they're going to be able to turn into an actual business. So let's get deeper into the tarot and see what's going on. Whoa. That just flew out. You guys got the Page of Swords and the Six of Wands. Okay, so you got a good news coming towards you. A victory. A message of victory coming towards you. Judgment. Dang. Gemini, you cannot lose. You just have to stay. And I believe y'all got this message again, and it's being reiterated with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. And we already know the new moon is in Sagittarius. We in Sagittarius season, baby. And it may be, Sagittarius season may be a little hard for some Geminis because it's your opposite energy. So while everybody else is pulling in the energy of the optimism of Sagittarius and, you know, being happy-go-lucky, it's going to be a little bit tougher for Gemini energy because that's your opposing energy. So a lot of you, it may be a hard time during this season right now. A lot of you, you know, are displaced from family, displaced from friends, either because you're going within or because of some type of betrayal. But make sure that it's not in your mind and that is actually betrayal. For those of you actually going through betrayal, I hope that you heal. But some of you Geminis, this message here, you got the Page of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Judgment, and the Fool. Stay in your highest vibration and go after whatever it is you're trying to go after because you will not lose as long as you're in your highest vibration. You could have Leo strongly in your chart somewhere because it's here again, or Capricorn as well. Just keep being positive. Just keep being positive. I hate to give y'all such a blank and message, but that's just what it is with the Three of Swords in reverse. You cannot lose. And it's going to be people that gossip and troll you and all that. Don't worry about the shit. Queen of Swords, let down your ambitions. Ace of Swords, make sure that you speak your truth at all times. People going to judge you regardless. And those people who feel like they are the judge and the jury, they facing their own karma. That let them be. Listen, I learned that a long time ago, especially with putting myself out there on this channel and putting myself out into the universe. Because it's hard for someone who actually, and I'm not going to say that because that's judgmental. So let me take out the word actually. This was a hard decision for me to do YouTube because I feel like spirituality is something that's sacred and it should be one-on-one. I do very well one-on-one with the personal readings more than what I do collectively. And it took me a long time to come out of my shell and to understand that putting my energy out into the universe and getting it reciprocated, especially for those that attend like the all sign reading, all energy is needed. And it's a test, it's a good test for you to see, do you have discernment? Do you trust the protection that the divine is giving you? And I still don't do, the cash out lives or the one-on-one lives, but it helps me to have a better understanding and better perspective and to be more reachable to those who are willing to congregate with me. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that, Gemini, you stay true to yourself. Stay true to your morals, but still keep yourself open in a sense as well. You see what I'm saying? That's the message here with the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Magician, because eventually you finna manifest. Seven of Pentacles talks about eventually. Magician talks about manifest. Eventually you got to manifest. Just stand your truth. Page of Pentacles, a whole new beginning. All you got to do is stand in who you are. Point blank, period. In the Four of Swords, you're going to have some moments where you be like, bitch, hell no. But that's your child with the Four of Swords and Knight of Cups. That's your child, past life, childhood energy, or some trauma from your childhood you still got to get over. Whether you are shy, you had stage fright, people, it's a big message of judgment here. So that's Capricorn energy, and that's Saturn. And the Empress, yeah, Seven of Swords. You know what it is? Some of you got childhood issues from your mom, and your mom must have made you feel like you couldn't do certain things or you shouldn't present yourself in certain ways. I can definitely see that with y'all. I can see that with myself. And it's here, the Knight of Cups, the Empress, Seven of Swords. You still got to heal from that. Three of Pentacles. Oh, hell no. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you got some mothers or women around you who are going to start celebrating you now that you step further into your purpose, or when you do, or I wouldn't even say you stepping further into your purpose. A lot of you are already in your purpose. But when you start actually seeing tangible results, the funny thing about it, you've already seen, whoever I'm talking to, you've already seen results spiritually in your soul from what you're stepping into your life purpose. Now it's going to be shown on the outside, especially from family members or your mom, the actual tangible results, and now people are going to be riding your dick. So be mindful of that. And the Knight of Wands, it's going to happen to you quick too. Be mindful of that. And you're going to be Two of Swords, Five of Wands is going to make you go back like, oh, these people love me, man. These people praise me. No. These people love the material. You got to understand, you have graduated to being a human being having a spiritual experience, okay? So that means you understand that there's a full perspective and that you receiving tangible results, as in money and abundance, from what you've already been practicing on oneself and the healing you've been practicing on oneself. It's just a bonus, but it's not a necessity, because you trust in the divine that all you got to do is walk in your purpose and you're going to be provided for. Other people are going to be like, oh, you had a come up, you had a glow up. No, I was just following my path. You was just walking in your purpose, and shit just started flowing how it was supposed to, how it was meant for you to have. Okay? So be mindful of that. Be mindful of this fake ass love energy that you may experience in the next couple of days. I hate to say it, but it's true. Especially if you're going around people you ain't been around a long time, and you going, looking new, looking brand new, looking better. The reason why you shining and you glowing like that is because you put your trust in the divine where it was supposed to be, and it's shining through you. It's not because you coming around with jewelry and you flashing. No, it's because your spirit is shining through. And be mindful of fake ass people about to congratulate you and trying to ride your dick now. Be mindful. I hate to say it like that, but be mindful. You're going to feel it too because you got a little bit extra money. And it's not even the money. It's the glow of you. It's the energy of you is stronger. That's what that is. All right, Gemini. So let's go ahead and get you guys a moonology because we are in the new moon. A moonology message. Excuse me if you can hear my coffee maker. That's okay. It's in the background as well. I had to say something smooth. Even though they told me, they said, don't you dare mention what happened in the other video. But I had to say, when I had my conversation with my angels and ancestors this morning and God this morning, they was like, you better not bring that shit up no more. All right. I didn't. I'm still working on me. What's the moonology message for Gemini? Look, a time for healing. Make sure, man, listen. And I seen this one meme or something like that. It's this lady I follow, evangelist I follow. And she said, you're about to step into a new season where people will understand and appreciate you the first time. The first time they meet you, not the second time, not the time after you have a glow up and now they appreciate you because now they can see the pivot. Now they see the results. No, you're about to step into an energy, and I hope that you develop some type of tribe. Talk to each other in the comments. I encourage that. Please do. This is a collective energy. Whether you're a Gemini or a cross watcher or not, talk to each other. Y'all throw a Gemini symbol in the comments. But it's time for healing, and healing can be done collectively. All energy is needed. We're about to step into the age of Aquarius, March of next year. We're in like the peak. We're like running up to it, but the peak of it is not until next year. And when you talk about Aquarian energy, you're talking about collective. You're talking about all together. You're talking about new beginnings. You're talking about unorthodox things, but it has to happen collectively. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, so it's a time for healing. All right. So go ahead with your angel answers. What we do on this channel for our angel answers is we open ourselves up to the universe. And what we do, we breathe in through our mouth, through your nose to the count of 4. You hold it for 4, and then you release it through your mouth to the count of 4. When doing this, it's going to open you up to the universe, so that way you can ask your guides whatever the question is that you need to, and it will come through here. All right? So go ahead and breathe through your nose to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And release it through your mouth slowly to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's go. And the answer for whoever was asking the question, your answer is unlikely. All right? So you guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Like I said, if you decide to go ahead and subscribe and like, I appreciate that. If you just popping through, thank you for that too. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, Gemini.